Good morning. You know, when you're the president, you get certain rights, so I'm gonna take a chair's prerogative right now, if you don't mind. And I learned this from my daughters and my grandkids, so I'm gonna take a selfie. Stand up. Thank you, and thank you for that intro. I have another stand-up request that I was asked the committee to let me do. Who in this room has been a tradeswoman hero? Each of these tradeswomen heroes is exemplary building trades members and represents our affiliate unions to the highest degree. You are trailblazers and role models and reflect what we honor and love about our unions. Sisters, you will see in your swag bag that we have made trading cards again of these amazing tradeswomen. This esteemed award was created in a joint effort between NABTU's Tradeswomen Committee and NABTU's Apprenticeship and Training Committee to congratulate and spotlight these tradeswomen heroes within NABTU affiliate unions. These phenomenal tradeswomen were nominated by your local unions or your international unions. Welcome to Washington, D.C. Wow, it is unbelievable to see you. It's an honor to be with you here today and to have you here in our nation's capital. We're packed in. Looking at all of you, this may be a fire code violation, so try to be quiet. Our governing board, officers, and the entire NABTU team commend the NABTU Tradeswomen Committee and its chair, Vicki O'Leary, for the hard work, persistence, and thoughtfulness that went into making this conference happen and for keeping up the momentum of this movement, and it is a movement. I also want to thank each of you in this room, sisters. Your work every day is greatly appreciated. We applaud the international unions, locals, councils, the many industry partners, including TVA and Carhartt, for supporting tradeswomen to be here. Ladies, thank you for your patience with our growth. As you can see, this conference has grown beyond hotels. We'll be moving this conference to convention centers after this one. This is the last time there's not a hotel that will hold you. As mentioned before, but given the numbers this year, please be gracious with your sisters and with our staff. I can tell you, they're excited as you are to be here, and they have worked so hard for so long to give you a great experience while you're here in Washington, D.C. And for the Tradeswomen Committee and for my team at NABTU, especially Betsy Barrett and Melissa Wells and Bobby Kreider, thank you so much for everything you did to make this conference a success. We have done our best to accommodate as many of you as possible to be able to be here today. Sisters, this exceptional growth is because of you. You've grown Tradeswomen Build Nations from a conference to a movement, and your sisterhood and solidarity and strength have transformed the building trades. NABTU is who we are today because of you. You are NABTU. You showing up, standing up, and working together to drive positive change in our industry and in our society matters more than you know. In fact, it is because of you, your work, and the commitment to you by your unions that we all the fantastic policy victories that we have achieved. I mentioned some of these wins last year, but they deserve another mention. Their impact is just beginning. In Canada, the investment tax credits in clean technology, hydrogen, and electricity will have the strongest union compensation and apprenticeship requirements. Canada's government is providing millions of dollars in funding to apprenticeship programs to connect Red Seal apprentices to opportunities with union contractors. Provinces are requiring flush toilets on construction sites and more, believe it or not. President Biden and his administration have prioritized tradeswomen and the infrastructure generation in every investment he has led to generate millions of middle-class, family-sustaining jobs and protect workers' health, women's health, safety, and wages for years to come. In our wildest dreams, we could not have imagined that we would get the size and scale and scope of what we got between the infrastructure law, the IRA, and the CHIPS bill. We're looking at nearly $4 trillion of federal investment in to rebuild American infrastructure and an economy while creating these family-sustaining, middle-class, union-building trades careers. They did this because they care about you. They recognize the value you bring to our industry and our unions. And they know the value of retaining you in this industry. And that bringing more sisters into the roles like yours will impact generations to come. As we like to say, you are the infrastructure generation. Sisters, our most valuable asset is you, and we want to create more pathways for you. We sponsored a first-of-its-kind study to give the entire construction industry a benchmark on DEI and workforce development programs. The findings revealed pipeline programs, authentic workforce development tools like PLAs and community benefits agreement and collective bargaining drive change for the better. We still have a long way to go, but we're putting our money where our mouth is to make sure everyone, regardless of background, gender, or race, can start in this career, stay and be fulfilled in this career, and retire with dignity from it. Take Sierra McCants from Tennessee, for example. Sierra grew tired of being overworked and underpaid, working 3 jobs. Then she was introduced to the Music City Construction Careers and Apprenticeship Readiness Program. In a matter of weeks, Sierra went from working 3 jobs to make ends meet to working as a registered apprentice with UA Local 572, earning competitive wages and benefits on day 1. Stories like Sierra's are not uncommon within the building trades because we are in the business of changing lives. That's what we do. Since 2017, our annual $2 billion workforce development investment in our registered apprenticeship system annually registers about 75,000 new apprentices. In 20 years, we've registered over 40,000 women and 300,000 people of color, much, much more than the non-union sector. On-ramps like helmets to hard hats and Trades Futures apprenticeship readiness programs across the USA have helped grow exponentially. Out of over 200 apprenticeship readiness programs today, 80% of the graduates have been people of color and 20% have been women. A new iSeries study shows that since 2016, we've increased women's participation in union apprenticeship programs by over 50%. It also found that 88% of women completing registered apprenticeships in our last 10 years are in our union programs. Sisters, our commitment is working. We are on the right track. This commitment has also emphasized our focus on critical issues facing our industry, like access and the affordability of quality child care and senior care. Ashley Swada from Labor's Local 113 in Milwaukee is participating in one of the tradeswoman child care pilots and benefiting from the subsidy. Child care is expensive, more than her mortgage, and the pilot has helped soften the cost. She is fortunate to be on a project that doesn't penalize her because the child care center doesn't open a minute before 6 a.m., which is the same time she's expected to clock in. Because of you, we are exploring more avenues to support tradeswomen like Ashley. Because of you, government, business leaders, and contractors want to know more ways to support us and support you. Your unions are making significant investments to address more of these issues, implementing maternity leave programs and providing mental health support, suicide prevention, and early intervention programs for prescription drug and substance abuse. And because of you, NABTU is working to transform the construction industry's culture to ensure that everybody who walks on a union job site feels safe, feels included, has access to clean and equitable facilities, and has a harassment-free experience when they're at work. Too many of these instances happen, especially to tradeswomen. We want the owner and the contractor protocols in place at every job site to eliminate this once and for all. Sisters, last spring we began traveling in the country, meeting with you, your councils, your contractors, and community leaders to uplift your great work and to increase awareness about the opportunities in the building trades. We will keep coming to communities large and small to promote our model and its life-changing impact. We will keep telling amazing stories like Heather's, whose life was given a second chance, and today she stood proud in front of 4,000 women. We want to uplift life-changing stories like Sierra's and Ashley and Tony, who introduced me, to demonstrate the miracles happening within our ranks. Sisters, spread the word in your community. Tell your success story. Talk about the programs unions offer and the family-sustaining careers that come with it. Talk to your local leadership and building trades councils about implementing council tradeswomen committees, apprenticeship readiness programs if they don't already have one. Finally, help us get the word out about the 2024 election. President Biden and Vice President Harris are the greatest champions for working people that this country has ever had. With all the work that they've done, they've made only one ask of us, that we ensure that women and men who haven't had an opportunity for a middle-class, family-sustaining career, sometimes in generations, are lifted up in the building trades. Let's show them that we are the opportunity pipeline for women, that tradeswomen build nations are the infrastructure generation. You are NABTU and the future of our unions. I wish you a fantastic conference, and God bless you all. Enjoy and be safe.